Oh, yeah, we're off and running. Right back at it with a few more pickups, but this time a bit of a different flavor. It's all goalie edition, so rise on up, goalie freaks. And I'll tell you what, as a kiddo, I was all in on the tenders. I still kind of am, but I used to too. It's a little Mitch Hedberg there for you folks. But I'm going to get right into these ones, and I'll start it off with a deep color match. And I mean, is there a better way to start this off? I don't think there is, but look who it is. It's Tirana's favorite goalie for the next few years, anyway. But he's back on the case and climbing the all time wins list. And I mean, he's a special, special player. That's my little Chris Collinsworth there for you. Now here's a guy. I mean, he's low key kind of becoming an all time great right before our eyes. And what more can you say? Two-time cup winner, pair of Vesnas, and the road is pay for him to become a top five goalie in all time wins. But speaking more to the card itself, I have changed my tune quite a bit on these Outburst Red parallels, numbered to 25. That might be the color match that's talking. Yeah, it's probably the color match that's talking here, but 2025, 26, easily my favorite year for the Outbursts. The foil extends all the way throughout the entire card. It doesn't cut off at the bottom border like it did in the previous designs. And also the upper deck logo itself, it's foiled out. A couple subtle differences, but they just give this parallel more of a premium feel, and it just takes things up another notch. Next on up, okay, so I've had this one sitting to the side forever, and I misplaced it at one point, but I guess all is well that ends well. So this is the 2015 OPG Platinum Golden Treasures of Jonathan Quick. I'm not going to beat a dead horse here, but my goodness, these early years of OPG Platinum are glorious. Just hockey superfractors in general, they're hypnotizing. What else is there to say? Jonathan Quick, I just spoke to an all-time wins leader, and he is the all-time wins leader among American goalies, so it's kind of hard to believe he never won a Vezina. And I guess, two Jennings is something of a consolation prize, but let's be real. Quick probably isn't crying much. He won 2 cups, and that 2012 Conn Smythe performance, that stands the test of time as one of the best all-time playoff stretches. His back problems had to have started in 2012 from those playoffs because he carried that LA Kings team. I mean, my goodness. And here's another goalie who did all of their team's heavy lifting. Oh, so much Carey Price. I love it. Price used to be one of the most collected goalies in my collection, but just kind of over the years, I've slowly moved on from a lot of his rookie stuff and just prioritized the shiny short prints. And so this stack, this came from a collection pickup, and I'm just showing some of my favorites here. First year Platinum, 2016 and 2018 Platinum. These are just upper room in terms of designs, in my opinion. And then a few retros to pair the base up with. And the retros, interestingly enough, this is what originally pulled me into the Platinum release many moons ago. So I love a nice little retro. 2014, we had these black refractors. They were numbered to 100. And I got to say, bring these back. I know EPAC has some achievement thing going on for the retros, and they do have a black kind of refractor, but I'm speaking to the base set. I want to see a base black refractor. We need to petition for this because, I mean, not a black ice. Those were a disaster, but just a nice, plain, Topps-esque black refractor. But then, 2015, one of my favorite retro designs, and there's a few parallels here. So they had the gold out of 149, the orange was to 49, and then this is the red out of 15. Works well for the color match for Price. And then the 2018, the blue to 149. Next up, a little jambalaya action. And similar to the PMGs, the jambalayas, they've been overdone, but they're lenticular, so they get a pass. And everything about this card just works. The setup Price is rocking here is just ridiculous. Decked out in red. It's far from his first jambalaya, but you can't convince me that it's not his nicest. And I can't see this card ever leaving my collection. Oh yeah, look at this. And you know what? Feels like a good time to bring in a Luongo card. It's almost like I had this planned, yeah? And I teased these ones on Instagram the other week. The mirror gold parallel out of 5. It's kind of reminds me of like a diet version of an Outburst Gold, but I'll take it. And Panini, they deserve a lot of credit here. This set, you have to remember, it came from 2013. Just a great foil parallel, for its time at least. Yes, somebody take me back to the early 2000s. 2001 Topps Chrome. This is the black refractor, numbered to 50. And for this parallel, I just put this ever so slightly below the 2003 sets that were released, the gold refractors from Bowman Chrome and Topps Pristine. I mean, those sets are goated. But for this copy here, I'm happy with the centering on it. Some of these black refractors can be pretty bad for that, but what a set. And I'm always looking for more of this parallel right here. One of my favorite goalies, just a no-brainer. From one Panthers legend to the next, John Van Beesbrook. This guy, he led the Panthers all the way to the Cup Finals back in 96, just to get steamrolled by the Avs. But I mean, reminds me actually, the Rangers, they had quite the goaltending conundrum on their hands in the early 90s. They had Mike Richter and this guy, Beezer. I think they made the right choice keeping Richter. He did lead them to a Stanley Cup win after all, but Beezer, I mean, what an awesome goalie as well. He was dealt to Florida, and it led to the inception of this mask right here. These Pinnacle mask cards are elite. And one final card to wrap things up. I've showcased this set before, the 1995 Summit, the Artist Proof Parallel. What an awesome parallel. Great image. I still can't believe these came out in 1995. And with all that being said, that's a wrap for this round of pickups. So as always, may your wish list become your required list, and good luck hunting.